Well, there's your 2 glasses of smoothie. Mate, it's just a few seconds. I think I've done it a bit too long, to be honest. This machine's so fast. Right, now here's our tea, look. There's some of that coleslaw, look. Now Wendy says I'll just put a bit on so we don't look greedy. Right, let's get this off. Oh, it smells fantastic. Yeah. You can see it. Go on, you do it. You like tapping it. There you go. Another loaf of bread.
Turn it over. I've took all the flour off the top to make it look
you make such a rubbish job of getting it out of the tin. Look at that.
It's bent.
Look at that. Now today, a company's been in touch with me, and I was a little bit shocked really, but I think they were under the impression we haven't got a hob because we don't use it because we've got limited space in the kitchen. And we just use a single induction hob, which we love. Anyway, I thought that was really nice of them, so I replied and said, oh, thank you, that's lovely. I said, but I noticed you do food processors and other equipment. And they said, well, if there's any way we can help you, would that suit you? So the communication with this company has been unbelievable. They're brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Anyway, it turns out they've sent me a list of 4 food processors that they make, and this is one of them. Now, there was a list of 4 and they're all different. They're slightly different prices, but this seemed to be the food processor that has the most items with it, and I thought, well, we get that and then we'll see how it goes. Now they've got this delivered to me straight away. I can't fault them, and as I say, the communication's been brilliant. So it's like an unboxing video, but we don't do that, do we? What's the point in me showing you taking it out of the box? And if you think I've not looked at this before I've made this video, you'd have to admit, yeah. Now this thing came, and I've got to be honest, there was a couple of marks in the box, and I'm always very aware of that. But when I undid it, this thing, mate, it was packed. It was packed so well. It was perfectly alright. Now, I'll just show you, look, because there's the bags, look. It's in those 2 pieces of polythene. Now, it really was packed well, and I tell you what, I don't think I could pack it back in, because there's 23 items belonging to this. I mean, you can see what it's like there, look, and I'm going to show you, obviously. But it says on here, it blends, mixes and grinds. It's got a juicer, it does shredding, French fries and slice, which it's got the blades for, and there's a whisk. Now I'm intrigued by the whisk because we like to do some white egg whisking, don't we, when we make like the lemon meringue, and I thought it's not going to be able to do that, but we'll see, won't we? Now it also needs bread and dough. And obviously chop, you've got the chopping blade. I mean, you can't see that, but the shoes are on there. But I'll tell you what, this is the model. Let me give you the model number. This is the HGM 405. Now we're 240 volt for the UK, and it's 820 to 1100 watts. Now 1100 watts is quite powerful, so I thought that's going to be alright. Now the SKU number is UK FP405SL. Right, now I think that's really all you need to know, because it's just got all the safety certificates and everything else. And it does say multifunctional food processor, so come on, let's get it out. Let me get it laid out on the table and show you what we've got. Right, now first of all, what I did want to show you is the main unit, and this, I wouldn't say it's ever heavy, but it's substantial. So straight away I thought, oh sorry, I've dropped the plug. Straight away I thought that looks a good unit, and you've got the usual pulls, and you've got 1, 2 and 3 speeds, so I imagine this is going to go pretty fast. So there's the first bit, let me get the rest out. Right, now look, here's the parts laid out on the table in front of you. Now I hope you can see these all right, but you will get a better view as we go along, I'm sure. But I wanted to show you, I was amazed how much was in that box. Right, back in the kitchen, look. Here we go. Now the first thing, like I said, this is your main bowl. You don't want to mess about too long, so you keep that going. There's an arrow and a lock there. It locks into position so you know where you are. Now then, you put this part in, the main drive. Right, we're happy with that. And then we've got this blade, look, because that I think will be good for the carrot, and the blade will be good for the cabbage. Now there's the blade. You've got to be careful of these things are sharp, mate, we know that. So I think this is the only one we're going to need for this, but we'll put that on there, get the lid on, which also locks into position. Right, we're ready to go now. Oh dear, do I need to change the position? You can't quite see me shoving that in. Let me move the camera. Right, now I'm hoping you can see this, because this is the, mate, I forgot what you call it already. We're calling it a pusher downer, because that's Wendy for you. Come on. Right, first of all, we want to get this cabbage fed in. So what we do, just turn it on. Oh mate, you got to plug it in and switch it on. We never leave anything plugged in, do we, unless we're forced to. Well, lovely blue light on the front. Now you can see what short work it's made of that. It's just done that in no time. It's quite fine. I think that really is what we want. So next, let's feed the carrots in. Right, now what I've done, I've took the blade out and turned it the other way up. I got carried away and forgot to tell you. So the blade's come out, turned over, and now we'll do the carrots. I unplugged it again and I switched it off. Look, there we go. Right, now I should have done the onion first because I've had to turn the blade over again. And make short work of that. Let's have a look what we've got. Oh, this is what we've ended up with. Look, there's the cabbage, there's the carrot, there's the onion. That looks alright to me. Right, just to give you an idea, look, that's what we've got. Now that all looks pretty good, don't it? Now Wendy's just got to mix the other bits and bobs to make the sauce. Most of it's there, but you don't need to see that, do you? This is just showing it, chopping it up. Right, now Wendy says I should show it you finished. There it is, look. Take a quick look. Mate, we've already, I mean, I bet you can hear it crunching. I'm eating it. Oh dear, come on, stop it. It's not all about this, is it? That's lovely. Right, let's try again. Put the base on. Let's add a quick wash. Get the centre part in. Then, they give you this special blade, look. You see how that's shaped? And that cuts your fries. I don't know whether I'm showing you very well. Get that in. Say this is all new to me as well, so you have to bear with me a little bit. And get that top on. Let's feed some potatoes in. Now what we've done, we've pulled out a potato and cut it in four. Now it'd be better if we had some about the right size, but this is all we've got. So all we do now is just feed them in the top. We need the pusher inner. I nearly forgot because we've had to wash it. Right, switch this on and off we go. Right, there they are, look. Well, there's an example. It gives them a bit of a cool look. Mate, they're small, aren't they? They won't want frying for very long. Air frying. Well, there's two items, look. There's them French fries. They're like the French fry crisps, they are.
You can put some paprika with them.
We can do what we like, can't we?
Or
Let's move on.
or anything.
Right, now this is just a quick smoothie. We've brought some frozen fruit. And I'm doing just what it says. Now screw the bottom on there. Just nice and tight, no need to go crazy. Then, now where's the right position for this? There we go. Right, so there's 80 grams and 200, no there's not, I'm doing 160 grams and 200 millilitres of milk. Get the top on. There we go. Get it switched on. And it says go for 30 seconds. There we go, look, there's the end result. Right, me and Wendy's got a drink now, we're ready for this. Well, there's your 2 glasses of smoothie. Mate, it's just a few seconds. I think I've done it a bit too long, to be honest. This machine's so fast. Right, I don't know whether you can see because it's round the back, but I've fitted the equipment for whipping up the egg. Now I wanted to whip some egg whites up, but because we don't want to waste eggs, we thought we'll have to make a lemon meringue with it. But just to show you how fast this thing goes round, and I've measured this a distance away, and I'm going to put this 2 feet away, which is about here, and let's see what reading we get. Right, you saw the readings there for yourself with this little sound meter we've got, look. And it is a little bit noisy, but we expect that. Now, that's going round pretty quick, isn't it? I think that's going to be alright, but as I say, we're not trying it today. But at least it gave you a chance to have a look at how loud it is. Right, now this is just our dry ingredients for a loaf of bread. We'll just mix these for a split second. Now that's just the salt, the flour and the oil in there, just a little bit. Right, now we can add the yeast. Right, now it's just a case. You can see the yeast bubbling a bit there, so that's fine. So what we'll do is gradually tip that in. Now you can see that's gradually coming together already. Just a little longer, I think. Let's put the top on. Now from what I've read, it should take about 30 seconds after you get to this stage. So let's try and time about 30 seconds and it should all come together. hopefully. Right, now we've had to move the machine. Let's see what this is like. It should be really, oh, it is, really sticky, but stretchy look. This is what we want. So what we'll do now is just stretch it out and make it into a nicer shape look till we get it nice and smooth. Really, I don't need to show you this bit. But Wendy's made me put the gloves on because I do all the gardening, you know.
And he's got a blood blister. I don't want that.
I'm always trapping my fingers, for God's sake. There we go. Now look. There we go. That's nice and smooth now. That looks lovely. Right, just pop it in the oil. Turn it over. Cover it. And keep it somewhere warm for an hour. Right, we'll get this covered up. This is just so we can see how big it is. It wants to about double in size. Right, now we're back again because, you know, we've done that. We've got the bread behind, look, that's proofing. Now, we bought some cheese today and we do need some. And we like it grated. So what we've said is, I'll do half a block of cheese because we have been known in the past to buy these grated cheeses, which it actually annoys me a bit. So what I'm going to do, I think, will the block go in that way? We're not used to it yet, mate, are we? I think if I cut the block that way it might go in. We'll try it. As I say, we just grate this, or now and again we have bought it grated, but it seems a bit of a waste. But will that fit in there? Oh, only just, mate. Well, that's a tight fit. Let's see if it works.
Now that was quick, weren't it?
That was very quick, and there's quite a lot there already.
That was saving fingers.
Maybe that's enough for now. Right, now, you know what we've done, you've seen the video, but I thought I'd better add at the end. This is 1100 watt, which I did say, and to us it seemed quite powerful. You know, and it does say don't turn it on too long. I'm holding my pad so I don't forget, because it's 3.2 litre. The main container, which is back on the table because we've just cleaned it. The parts are cleaned quite easy. You know, we're not experts by any means with a food processor, but that all seemed to work well and it cleaned fairly easy. We've been alright with that. Didn't take Wendy long to wash up at all. Right, now the only other thing I can say is, if you've got any questions, it's worth asking them. But if you look on the Amazon link, which I shall put on, it tells you loads on there, and there's so much information. This video would be hours long, and we don't want that, do we? You just want to see it working. And we've got coffee beans to try, but we've got so much footage already. Things are going to have to do it another time. I mean, we've not used the main cutting blade, but everybody uses those. So we'll just leave it as it is for the moment. You can see what we've got. We've got the bread there. There's the coleslaw. There's the fries at the back. And here's the cheese, look. Out of half of that block of cheese, well, quite a bag full there. That'll keep us going for a bit. So all in all, we've been happy with this. Now, I'm not saying rush out and buy one. but please give it some thought if you're interested in one. Hey, if you've got one, you're not bothered, are you? But if you're interested, just give it a thought, because we've been more than happy, and I say the company, they'll answer you straight away. They've been really good with us. So any questions, that's your best route, I would imagine. But as I say, they've got their own website, and it's quite a big company, so even if you've not heard of it before, just take a look. Anyway, we've quite enjoyed that. I'd show you that drink, but we drank it. It was lovely. Right, look after yourselves. Me and Wendy will see you soon. Bye. Right, now here's our tea, look. There's some of that coleslaw, look. Now Wendy says I'll just put a bit on so we don't look greedy. But look at that for a salad. And that meat there is an ham hock. I don't know whether anybody will remember, but the butcher threw it in when we had a deal. He says, here, have an ham hock. And we thought, well, can't you flog them? I tell you what, it looks all right on there, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Not tried it yet. That was done in a pressure cooker. 45 minutes, natural release. It looks all right. Anyway, Wendy's not very impressed with these fries. We had to leave them in water for quite a while. But I tell you what, I've just had some. They taste all right. And the bread, look at that. Hey, look, it's tipped it over. It's rose that much. Because it's 25 degrees in here. But it's tipped that over. Look, let's just show you.
Oh, let the cold in.
Oh, look at that. Oh, it's going lovely.
I can't wait
Cover
to
it back up.
that.
Cover it up. We ain't cooked it yet. But did you see that? Or didn't I let the camera go down? Look, quick, have a look.
Yeah. Well, you sliced it before.
That looks lovely. Right, I'll bring you back. Now, as you can see, look, that bread's had 30 minutes. Well, it will have. It's got 5 minutes to go yet, 160. But what I'm showing you, look, we've done that. It's the workhorse, this one is. Look, the Ice Appientia 24 litre. I thought I'll show you. I'll try and remember when we take it out, but I forgot to show you when we put it in, didn't I? But look at it. There we go. There's the bread done. If Wendy gets that out, we'll just test it, but let's have a look what it looks like as it comes out.
Take the old
I'll tell you what, though, it looks beautiful. Oh, look at the way Graham slashed the top of that. Oh dear. I know that's a bit noisy for a while, but we're just going to check it because it wants to be... That's an odd crust, isn't it? Oh, it's a bit crusty.
Hold on. Oh, it's 90s.
It wants to be mid to upper 90s at least.
Yeah.
96, look, you can see there.
Yeah.
So that's
Look
done.
at that hole.
Oh, you made a great hole.
Do I need to do it again, do you think?
Do it in the middle then. It's in the middle, it don't cook if anywhere, isn't it? Look at that, how are you doing to my bread? I think this is going to be a bit crusty. Oh, we're the same again.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Right.
Right, now we've got to get this out, get it on the cooling tray. Right, let's get this off. Oh, it smells fantastic. Look, you can see it. Go on, you do it. You like tapping it. There you go. Another loaf of bread.
Turn it over. I've took all the flour off the top to make it look
You make such a
pretty.
rubbish job of getting it out of the tin. Look at that.
It's bent.
Look at that. We've got that in the way of my name at the back. That's no good. Look at that. It's lovely, isn't it? Look at that.
Do you want to put it?
Yeah, put it there like that so we can't see the bread. Well, if you've enjoyed that video, look after yourselves and we'll see you soon. Bye. Hello everyone. Now I've had to come back to you again. Now I didn't want to mess around with the video too much, but I made that video and I sent it to the company and they're really impressed and they said, we're happy with this video, you've really shown it well. Yeah. So they said, can you give us a few days to come up with a different way of selling it, or I didn't fully understand, but they wanted a bit of time. Yeah. So I just agreed to this. Now what the companies came up with in the end, they've had this idea. Now I didn't know at the time, but this this TopStrong food processor, it's on Amazon, and I had an Amazon link and everything ready to go. But the companies come back to me and they said, you know, we have actually got his own web page on the internet, and if you have a look at that, we'd like you to have a look, because if you're if your subscribers buy it from our website, it's actually cheaper than it is from Amazon with the discount they were giving me. So what they've done, it's substantially cheaper. I would like to tell you how much it is, but I've always felt with these things, you know, things change, prices change. But when you go to the actual website, their website, it's substantially cheaper than Amazon. I was a little bit surprised how much. Now they said to me, if you can do it this way, they'll give me an affiliate link, so we get something out of it. I know it's only a small amount, but I thought, well, it sounds great to me. And the fact is, I don't like to say it, but you're getting on for £20 cheaper. Please have a look for yourself. Don't take my word. I know, look, you can take my word for it, but what I'm saying is, you have a look at this and use the link I give you. I tell you what, first of all, have a look at how much it costs on Amazon, and I thought it's well worth that. Now this company, if you go and look on the link I'm going to give you, mate, it's pounds and pounds cheaper. It really is. So look for yourself. I needn't say no more. I'm telling you, I was shocked how much it is you can save. But do it that way. This is all I'm saying. Now, I get a small amount for telling you this. You know, they agreed that with us. That I think that's fair enough. But at the end of the day, you're saving money. Oh, it's a great deal, I think. But again, I hate to put a price on it because companies have done it to me before. Oh, we're selling this for such and such. And by the time I've released the video, they've changed their mind. Drives you crazy. I don't think that's going to happen with this company. But all I'm saying, have a look on Amazon how much this is selling for. Have a look on the TopStrong site that I'm going to put the link on here, and you have a look at the price difference. And I've had a good look at it. It all looks great. You can pay with your credit card, PayPal. It's even free delivery, mate. So it's not even costing you for delivery. The communication, I know I've already said on this video, but it's second to none. You know, when they asked me to hold the video back, I thought, here we go. But no, they've done it right. They've gone away and looked at it, and they've even found a way for you to buy it cheaper. Oh, mate, it's a great deal. Anyway, I'm still not telling you to go out and buy one. But I tell you what, if you're interested, have a look. I mean, well, I think Wendy's took a bit of a liking to it. Look, I can't show you because they're all bread buns under here. She's been doing them this morning. She's going mad. Anyway, that's all I wanted to tell you. So this is definitely the end now. Look after yourselves and we'll see you soon. Bye.